Yeah, dude, I've been on the record. I let it be known, for so many years now. And I'm going to say it again today in this very podcast. A new job, I'm going to say it again, a new job is only going to prevent me from any further troubles I encounter or make. Because after what happened last week, it's clear to me, that I just need to buckle down. And look, I'm going to spread a little bit of good news here. Yesterday, after doing my, what appears to be my other heated podcast in regards to possibly losing 2 more friends and, going with my solar plan again, well, guess what? I looked at my email and I saw that one of the companies, from Tustin, I think, got back to me, and he was interested in doing a job interview with me, but he had me to pick a slot for the availability on, I think it was like for Thursday or Friday, but I wanted to see if I can do it next Monday, since I was not able to do it on any of those days, right? They were only afternoon slots. So here's the thing. At least I can say one of the companies got back to me, and I applied to that position. It was graphic design, by the way. Was it just last week? Just last week on the 13th. That's a Wednesday. So, that's a good thing. So let's just see what happens from there as I continue to communicate with my interviewer, for the possible upcoming job interview, and that maybe I'll be able to make it happen. If it's not this week, possibly next week, right? Next week on Monday. I asked my interviewer to see if next Monday is going to work. I'm talking about next week on Monday. So, I'm praying, man. But here's the thing, though. In regards to my job hunting, I know next week is my big break that will last, I heard, in a couple of weeks. So this is going to be a huge advantage for me. So I need to really buckle down this week, man. I need to buckle down ASAP. So I applied a bunch of jobs this week, and who knows, maybe next week I may end up having a few. Be it for graphic design or something else. I like to see that happen. With more time in my hands next week, I'll definitely get to a few of these interviews, and maybe by then, I may get lucky. I might finally have a breakthrough moment. Dude, it's time for me, man. I don't want to go through my 13th year next month. To the fact that my raise may only go up to like possibly another 50 cents to where it's only like what, $18.50 or so. Hell, this past raise, I should have already been at 18 an hour. But even that's not saying much. But still, to be only paid $17.75, and I've been told that, oh yeah, that's the highest we can go. Man, get the fuck out of here with that, man. The upper management is just nothing but a bunch of excuses, a bunch of baloney talk. They're really just trying to make others feel less. That's what it is. Myself included. This is not the place to grow, ever. It's a stepping stone for what you're going to be doing in the next job, where you'll be doing some real work. Here it's like, yeah, for careers like accounting, graphic design, marketing, whatever it is, it's only a stepping stone. Because the longer anybody lasts in that dump, shoot, they gonna lose all their job opportunity. I mean, their learning opportunities. They're gonna lose that because they ain't gonna learn no more. So for me to be here in my 12 and a half years, it's like, come on, dude. it's too long. It's too long. It's too long for me to even like put up with like just more and more BS, to the point that now I'm just not being utilized anymore. The problems I'm having are mostly outside of this dump. And look what just transpired last week. That's why I'm saying I need a new job ASAP. Some people can feel like, oh yeah, well, a job's a job. You gotta separate your job from your. I get that if my dump is actually a normal workplace like it used to be, but it's not. It's not anymore. My first few years, yeah, it is. It feels like a normal workplace, and it is a normal workplace when you have so many people just working there with a normal employee capacity, right? But then it's like these past few years, these recent years, I have no reason to show any loyalty, and the fact that I've lost all objectivity for a dump like that because of the fact that it's still ran by the same leadership of that goddamn company president who's probably like 80 something years old. Are you kidding me? I mean, even my cousin, a couple of my cousins were pretty shocked. Are you years old? Yeah, he has to retire. Well, it's obvious. But that motherfucker won't retire. He won't. That's why I'm the one that needs to leave, or else I'm going to be more mentally corrupt. Because by the time I get a new job, and like by the time my life will already get better, well, you know what? I may have already lost more friends by then. But so be it. I told you in yesterday's video, I might already lose a couple, especially after what transpired last week and the weeks before that. Hell, I lost Andrew as a friend last month. I lost Jesse last year, right toward the end of December. I lost so many of them. Angelique, Kriza, Lovely Mel. I mean, although the only way we can really keep in touch is I know we emailed recently, but it has to be through Facebook because she's there. But I ain't going back to social media. Goddamn, hell no. So look, it's gonna take a new job for me to really get better, with my life. I've said it over and over, especially in my Facebook, even with this mental health that I'm in the process of doing, that's not going to do much for the simple fact that I'm still in this dump, being treated abnormally. I mean, who the fuck gets paid $17.75 in more than 10 years? When your pay rate started at $12 an hour. I started at $12 an hour in 2012. How the hell does that make sense to be paid like a total of $5 worth of raises, going into my 12th year, and I'm still paid only $17.75? The criticisms I got back then, they were legit. I remember when Rico told me, anybody can fill this position, because with all the struggles I've been having as a graphic design, quote unquote graphic artist, then I was learning on the fly, and I was paid $12 an hour. And now to be paid $17.75, it's like, what am I gonna get in trouble for? I come late every single day at almost 9 p.m. 9 a.m. And this dump starts at fucking 8:30. Nobody says anything. Hell, I even come back for lunch and nobody says a goddamn thing. What the hell's all this traffic, dude? All this traffic, it's like 8:45 already, dude. Hell, I'm gonna have to take the streets, man. I may be a little bit later than usual, but who cares? Who cares? I'm not missing out on anything. What the hell am I missing out on? You got the same company president that sometimes has a brain of the previous president, Beijing Biden. Huh. You know what I'm saying? I'm just I'm just needing a new job at this point, and I'm desperate, because if I continue to stay with this job, You best believe more of the worst shit is about to happen to me. And look what just happened last week. I didn't think that I would be perceived by one of my longtime friends to be perceived as a threat. To be perceived as somebody that's like, you know, trying to ruin his life. I don't do that to people. I have no intentions. And I've already gotten some other criticism for the past too for being ill-minded, you know, full of negativity, toxic. I mean, it's unbelievable that for as long as I'm still in this dump, I still have all these friend issues. I've had so many of them. It's so unheard of. So, I mean, people can give me all types of other advice on how I should make my life better, to feel happy about myself, this and that. You know, with therapy, this and that. No, at the end of the day, not saying that I'm not gonna follow their advice, but at the end of the day, it's still gonna be a new job no matter what. It's still gonna be a new job regardless. Because I can't stand what the hell is happening here and just knowing it's more of the same in a lot of slow days. And the fact that you still have the same people up there, it's like they're comfortable being there. They like it there. Under the same leadership of that goddamn company president? Like, what the hell, dude? Like, what is he trying to do? And then just like weeks ago, he has all these almost 2-hour meetings. Just for what? Just to tell the sales what to do and what not to do? Get the fuck out of here, man. Nothing makes sense in that dump. With everything going wrong in that dump, is why my life is a total mess. And after what happened last week, well, you best believe, as I'm seeing Neil's work right now, I know he wants to get out of there too. Amazon, I'm right in front of it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna run into him. What time does he work? 9:30 or so. Hey, I never know. Hey, I might. Is Neil out there? I don't see him on the street. No, but I think he starts like at 9:30 or so. Cause I think I know he starts like at 9:30 like every day if he works in the mornings. But yeah, I'm literally right in front of his work right now. Amazon. Since I can't, like, the freeway is so congested up there in the 91 for whatever reason. It's already like almost 9 a.m. Hey, guess what? I'm late again. I don't give a damn, goddammit. Look at that. Let me see. So I'm passing by Amazon right now. Is Neil there? I don't see him. He's probably still riding the bus or taking what's the name of that channel? Oh, Access. Yeah. Yeah, I passed by his workplace. So so look, man, getting back to this topic right here, I said it. It's going to be a new job. No matter how others want to say I'm making an excuse or this and that. No, this is no longer an excuse. Because I've seen people that feel the way that they felt, especially Paula and Ted, that to the point that now it's like they've been drained. Mentally drained. Health affection. Hell, me, I didn't lose my hair, but damn, I already lost my value of being a good friend. You know? So yeah. Once I get a new job, I'm going to buckle down more this week. As many as 10, 15 jobs. Hell, once I get through, once I do that every single day, you best believe that I'm going to probably get about several interviews next week. I don't want to sound cocky. Maybe about a few is fine. But once I go through all of them, and if I get hired in one of those jobs, hallelujah, I'm about to start a new life. I just won a championship. Yeah, man. I can't wait to start a new life the moment I get hired. Hey, Jay, I just want to let you know you're ready for your second interview. And, you know, we're gonna talk about your salary rate and all that. And boy, when I do get hired, that's when I'm gonna start working out all my friendships with the guys that I lost, especially the ones that I may lose at some point. You know, that's when I'll start working out. Dude, I said it to the group yesterday. It was too soon for me to reconnect with these guys, and that, you know, even while I'm still in this dump, I mean, there's just no way that I'm ever going to be a better person. And look what just happened. I admitted all my wrongdoings, and guess what? They still saw the second group text incident, and they still saw, you know, the worst out of me. And now look what happened last week. Look what's been happening since I reconnected with these guys. You know, I told you. Like, these guys can say, oh yeah, like, you know, I appreciate that they're proud of me for getting the help that I need, like the help that I need. But at the end of the day, they ain't saying much. Now these guys are you know, they have to understand now that it's only a new job that's gonna make me a better person. And watch, when I do get it, they're gonna see me super happy to the point that I'm never gonna have any more friendship issues ever again. Never. You best believe. And if I reconnected with these guys and I already have a new job, well, guess what? I would not see a second group text incident happen. And you know what? Everything is going to go smooth. I promise. I promise to the whole group and to all my friends, man. It's you know, it's just that it's much needed. I need to be paid at least $20 an hour. I think this job is like 19 something. Maybe I'll have a, maybe based on my experience on my resume, I might get you know, maybe I will, you know, have these negotiations with my interviewer should I get hired for the job, right? So look, I mean, I like I said, I got to keep buckling down because this is the only shot I have, you know. And when I do get a new job, like I said, my mental health is gonna get better. You know, I'm gonna have a better understanding and then better engagement in my mental health, even my therapy. And guess what? They're gonna see the real me. Right now, I can't be the real me because I'm still in this dump, and it's hard for me to even be myself. Period. You know, I can have a new job and still have the same outside life that is ultra stressful and toxic. That at least with this new job, you know, at least it will be my permanent escape, in that I would be more challenged, mentally challenged, you know, to better myself as a person. That's my therapy, not the therapy I'm taking right now. Not to say that I'm not learning anything. Yes, I'm learning different methods, okay? But right now, it's a new job that's only going to help me to better engage in therapy. Because right now, my focus is way out of line. It's hard for me to focus when I'm in a new job. I mean, sorry, when I'm in this dump. Like it just does not make any sense. I'm always lost. Dude, even these recent weeks, like what have I been seeing? Just a bunch of nothing but more nonsense. Like, come on, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, I've been long overdue. If this was my first year and I'm late every single day, I would have gotten canned, though. I mean, of course, I'm a rookie. You know, that time. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm blessed that Rico got me the job. You know, he got me through what I needed to learn. And yeah, you know, I mean, as far as like the comparisons that you have between me and Claire, like I know Claire was there for only 3 months and she was an experienced graphic designer, what have you. As for me, I'm the one that needs to learn more, and you know, I'm just blessed. I'm thankful for what Rico got me through, despite the growing pains. So, like, and for me to still be here, it's like I don't even know if I'm in an actual workplace, because all I'm doing is like, if I'm sitting in there, it's just more drama that I'm dealing with outside of this dump. More drama, friendship drama. But so much of that. It's unbelievable. It makes me feel like I'm not at work because of everything that's wrong in this dump. You know? It's hard for me to even feel like I'm in this dump because nobody ever makes me feel like I belong. And now I've experienced so many friendship issues, and now I'm about to lose 2 more. And one of their birthdays is coming up tomorrow. You know, happy birthday, Robbie. In advance. I gotta start working things out, man, because so too much has just happened. Like, I can't even feel myself being this dump anymore, dude. I'm through. Like, I gotta get through. I gotta get the hell out of this. So I gotta keep working on what I need to work on, because at this point, you know, I'm not missing out on anything. I'm not. What is there for me to miss out on if it's the same stuff every single day? Too many slow days. Too many of that shit. It is what it is. You know, I'm gonna be sitting up here just to deal with what I gotta deal with. I mean, hell, you know, like I could get in trouble for certain things, but shoot, at the end of the day, my pay rate is still bad. Anyways, I'm gone, dude. Whew. I'm just gonna go through this day. It's nice and sunny out, and you know, I just hope I don't run into any more trouble, because the problems I have are just unbelievable outside this dump. And I'm sorry if it has to come to like 2 more, like I may see a couple more friend losses, some of my close friends I know for a long time, but you know, it is what it is. I gotta keep doing what I'm doing. All right, peace. Ooh, is that a bug?